Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiot.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne and this is STICKYMESS17. My channel is all about cleaning information, inspiration and motivation. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe. Turn on those notification bells so you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM when I upload a new video. Now, as you might be aware, I am a nail biter, so I need to cut my nails because I have gelish polish over my nails, which keeps them strong and stops me biting them. And they do get long because I get lazy and I can't be bothered to cut them and maintain them the way I should. So I just let them grow out. I just keep filling them and then I end up getting annoyed with them. So I cut them. So that is what today's video is about. So if you're interested, please keep watching. I'm going to set up my iPad so that I can have some noise on. I've got my headphones around my neck so I can just listen to my iPad as I'm busy, because it takes me, if I'm going to cut them, about an hour, hour and a half to do my nails. I am semi-ambidextrous, so I am able to do both my hands by myself, basically. It does take a bit longer, but I can do it, and it saved me a fortune not having to go to a nail salon, and also makes my hands not look as bitten as they used to be.
Nowhere to be found, but I keep looking for it. Out of my sight, but I keep looking for it.
So the first thing I'm going to do is use my carbide drill bit with a nail drill. Guys, if you're going to use a nail drill, be super careful because they do just fly. And I'm just taking off the top of my nails just to bring them down. I'm not taking away the complete length because I have a wedding to go to next month. So I'm going to be just trimming them down just so they look a bit neater, and any lift is going to be sorted out as well. So I'm going to go through all my nails quickly and just cut them down. So now I'm just going to sort of measure the nails. I haven't taken off the tips because I haven't got tips on my nails. These are my natural nails. I just use the gel polish to keep them nice and strong and long. I have just taken literally the tip of the nail off to just bring down the length a bit, and still keep a bit of length, as I say, for the wedding. But now I'm just going to measure all my fingernails and make sure that they're all roughly the same length. Now what I'm doing is taking off the excess layer of gel polish. So this is the top coat and any thickness that I may have, because I need to move the apex back a bit so that it gives my nails some strength. And my cat is floating around the bedroom, hence you can hear her bell. But I'm just going to clean my nails up and make sure that any lift that there may be, which I find with this gel polish there's very little. My nails last a good month plus without actually having any lift, if any, very little lift, or if any, should I say. And then I just take off any lift so that any water and bacteria don't get into my nails, and that is all completely flush. I find with acrylic nails, you're very lucky if they last about a week before they start lifting, but I've been using this gel polish now for about 5 years, and I absolutely love it. It's so easy and it doesn't stink the house out. So yeah, I'm all for gel polish. And Another thing, these carbide drill bits are very, very sharp. So if you do catch your skin, you will cut it. One perk to that is I don't feel pain, but I have learned now that I just go straight on the nail, and I've developed the skill now to not make the nail drill slip. I bought this nail drill probably about 10 years ago off of eBay, and I know you can get them with a USB socket thingy that you can use them on a USB now, and I might actually change mine for a bit. So that it makes it more transportable. Yeah. And I also want to get like a USB LED light eventually. So that it just, if I do pass or decide to do my nails while I'm out on a school run or something, or sitting around waiting for my daughter, then I can do my nails and not have to worry about having a mains socket, I suppose. But yeah, having the skill to actually hold the drill still so you don't cut yourself takes a lot of practice. But as I say, I've been doing my own nails for almost 20 years now, so I've always done acrylic up until about 5 years ago when I found the Gelish gel polish. Not sponsored. When you're cleaning up your nails, I'm very lazy, and I actually remove the cuticle with this drill bit. I must say I've had years of practice now, so I don't actually cut my cuticle off, and it saves me having to faff about with scissors, cuticle scissors, and take them off. That's the way I just do it, and I find it easy and lazy. But you also need to make sure that there is no shine left on your nail whatsoever at this point. And I will use the dusting brush and then rubbing alcohol to get rid of any excess dust, because that will just cause lift. So now I'm looking for a very fine grit sandpaper. As you can see, I've got loads of sandpapers. I don't really like the rough grit because it takes off too much and it does get quite hot. So I try to use a fine grit sandpaper just to buff it up a bit so that it's got extra adhesion. And I just need to change the sandpaper because it is absolutely disgusting. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video, I haven't actually got much grip in my right hand. So I've actually got the strap that my dad had when I was a kid, and I've managed to find one here in the UK. So I'm able to undo my bottles and stuff like that with that strap. It is brilliant. It's brilliant for jars as well. So I've got it in the house. I predominantly use it in my nail drawer. But yeah, I use that for a lot in the house. Now I'm just going to rough it up and just make sure that any extra lift is gone, and done. So now I'm going to use the dusting brush and just clean off my nails, and some rubbing alcohol sprayed and a nail brush just to get rid of any extra dust that may be lying around, because this will cause lift. Then I'm going to use some lint-free wipes and spray them down and make sure that my nails are completely clean before I put the gel polish on. This step also makes sure that there's no extra oils left on your fingernails and dirt and things like that. It also sanitizes your hands because it's rubbing alcohol. And yes, it's the exact same rubbing alcohol I use to spray my toilet to sanitize my toilet when I cleaned it. But obviously it's in a smaller bottle, but it's the exact same stuff. So first up, I use this Gelish pH bond, and then the Gelish foundation, and then I put on top of that the structure gel, and then the top it off. You can also get the top it off in matte, but I like the shiny one because it's pretty. So I'm going to start with a pH bond first. Now my nails are clean and they've been sanitized, and I'm going to put just a thin layer on every single nail, let it dry naturally, don't need to cure it, and then go in with the foundation afterwards. And that does need curing, and it will be tacky, so do not touch it once you've put that on. Now that the foundation's going on, it goes on very, very, very thin. You could technically do the whole hand with one brush, but my bottle's almost finished, which is why I'm dipping it more than once. And then I'm going to let it cure, and then go in with the structure gel. And the structure gel, I generally do a couple of coats, and then the top coat is also one. The top coat is also one coat, so you've got your pH bond as one coat, the structure foundation next as one coat, very thin, structure as many coats as you need to get the thickness and the strength, and then also the top coat is one coat, if that makes sense. And I'm putting on very, very carefully, make sure I don't flood the cuticles, because they're just going to cure and lift, or I have to file it out later, and it's just annoying. I'm going to slow this section down for you because you don't see it when my general cleaning when in the house, and how much I am still shaking from the brain injury and the medication and things like that. It is so scary, but you'll see it in this video how much I'm shaking from both hands. Another thing you need to be aware of is don't put the bottles anywhere near the light, because it will cure through the bottle, which means that the polish inside the bottles will go hard and render them useless. I'm going to zoom in here and show you I have actually got a break still on the side of my nail. The camera's not really picking it up very well from when I was doing balloons a while ago. And that's the nice thing about the gel polish, is you can strengthen the nail over the cracks so that it won't actually break any further, and you can save the length. Cheeky and cheating, but it works. So now I'm getting a lint-free wipe, some more rubbing alcohol, and taking off the tacky layer from the structure gel, and then I'll do the right hand, and as you can see I'm, thank goodness, a little bit ambidextrous, and then I can do that one really quickly, and then I'll do the top coat right at the end and cure all of them together because I'm running short on time now. Now I'm just filing out the edges, any bits that I may have overrun with the structure gel, cleaning them all up, making sure that the tops are nice and neat, and then I'm going to put the top coat on both hands and cure it at the same time. The nicest thing about using this Gelish nail polish is that it goes on and it's self-leveling, so you don't really need to file off the tops and level it out like you do with acrylic. But if it does get a bit lumpy bumpy, that is what this block is for, and you can also file it to make it a bit smoother, but it just buffs it up a bit and makes it a bit more adhesive for the top coat that I'm going to put on in a second. I'm just using the white sanding block, and I'll also use it on the tops of my nails just to make sure that there's no sharp edges and rough bits. I apologise about the noise, but I'm going to continue working because it's doing my absolute nut. Now I'm going to use this Gelish, top it off, and I'm going to put that on both my hands and cure them together. I cure usually for about 90 seconds for each coat. So, and this is obviously one thin coat, and make sure again you don't flood the cuticles because it will just get annoying and stick your fingers, and it's just horrible. But you can again file that out later if required, but try not to flood the cuticles. It's not worth it. Again, the annoying noise is still going on. I do apologise. But that is it for today, guys. Once I've cured my nails, you'll see the end product and you'll see how much neater and tidier and beautiful they are again. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on those notification bells so you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 a.m. I know this is not usually my everyday video, but it's part of my life and what I have to do to maintain my nails so that I don't bite them. And it does work out a lot cheaper than getting your nails done if you've got the time to do it. And practice makes perfect, and I've been doing it for years. And yeah, don't forget, when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll be shaving my head and donating the proceeds of the video to the World's Air Ambulance and my head to the Little Princess Trust. I apologise, I've still got a cold. So thank you all for watching, thank you all for your support, and look after yourselves, take care of your brains, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, see you, bye.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining but the rain